So they were complaining of no cooling in this Mercedes. Now, after 5 minutes, it was actually running a lot longer than this. It was probably running about 15 minutes. And then I decided to get this out to make a video. I go, well, let's let this run longer and see if we had a problem. And I want to see what the minimum temperature is. There might be something else going on here. Well, sure enough, look what's happening. So we're getting down to 36 degrees and shut off, and it goes all the way up to 66, almost 61 degrees. And then it came back on, but it only went down to 40 degrees this time. And you see it shut off and went back up to 62 degrees, and now it's gone. Now every time it does that, there's a rough running and there's a little bit of a stumble and a noise. Right now it's very smooth. Duh. You hear that? Boom. Let me see. Oh, I just lost. Now I just heard a fan is popping up higher. Do we have a temperature sensor killing the AC or something like that? We have something else going on here. Because the air conditioning mechanically itself is sound. It has pure refrigerant in it. It's properly charged. It could get down to 36 degrees. But then at this point, it started having a problem. Look at it going up. It went 1 degree higher here. And then from where it recovered, it's a little higher. Look at that, right? 44 now. So down here we were 40. We were 40 when we recovered there. We're 44 there. And now look at staying longer. We have another issue here. And they're gonna run this. He just started putting the scanner on it. And it happens after a bit of running time. So it's a good thing I stuck around, and because I had suspicions, because the air conditioning was working too good for me for them to complain. And that's why I let it ran longer, broke this out, and thought this would make a good video. We definitely have some. Now all I'm doing is recording temperature. Let me get back to the pressure. Unfortunately I took the high pressure off, but let me put the high pressure back on. Let's go back to this. Oh shit. I thought it was recording the low pressure too. But let's get that on. Let's take a look at this. I was disconnecting when I decided to break out that other thing, and I go, you know what? I think there's an intermittent problem and there's an issue. And let's data log this. Superheat is good. It's around, for what I know on these vehicles, it's like a Ford. 16, 13, 12, see it's going down. That's working. That's our pressure right there. See when I screwed on the knob, on the pressure knob, the pressure went all the way back up to where it should be. So let's go back to this. Let's look at our superheat out too. Keep an eye on our superheat down there. Yeah, we're having something. Let's take a look at this. So if the pressure does not move, see, because I wasn't data logging pressure before, I messed up because I was going to disconnect. If the pressure does not move, but the temperature moves, I'm going to say it's an actuator under the door, intermittently moving. The engine gets rough, it rumbles, stumbles a little bit, makes a little bit of noise, and then the temperature starts shooting up. Let's get back over here. Let's look at our... Oh, we're out on recovery. So we came out of that little problem area and we're going back into good running and a good issue with the temperature. We're looking at temperatures now. Look, we're going back down. We're down to 40, 38. We're back to normal again. Intermittent problem. And then when it hits, let's see, 36, 37, it cuts out and then it'll go all the way up to, let's see if it goes up to 60. Or does it recover right away before 50? Let's take a look here, because remember, see, it goes all the way up to 64 degrees right there. Okay, it's already going higher. It's going up above 50. What's our look? Gosh, I don't have to go back here. What an idiot. I'm going running looking at gauges. All our pressure's high and our high side's low. So we've just flipped why, what is commanding it to not, see, it's not working, it's still off. It's basically, it's getting an off signal. So since he has the scanner up there, I'm gonna have him look for the dwell of the compressor control solenoid and seeing if it's getting a signal to command and it's messing up, or is the signal stopped because something, a sensor is telling the HVAC control module or the power control or whatever on this Mercedes, because I don't know Mercedes, whatever is telling the power control module or module to command the compressor control valve to neutralize and do this. Or is the signal going there and it's the valve messed up? Because physically the compressor is excellent. It was able to go up to 180 PSI, down to 21 PSI, rock solid, worked really good. More diagnosis. I got more jobs to do. Now I'm gonna leave it over to him to start looking for a problem. But that was it. We were able to capture it. That's the pressures. See how they're equaling out? Like there's a bad compressor, like the compressor control valve is not working properly or being commanded to work. Can I get to this? I have my tester. Can I get to this easy? Compressor doesn't look good there. I don't like this. I can't get my hand to it easy. I don't like getting my hands dirty. Okay, so the prima donna is going to go home and leave it up to him. And let him deal with it. All right. I'll see if I get some information back up for you guys. Because this is a good one. This is a good textbook. You actually got to see it fail. 65 degrees out the dash right now. Boom, there it goes. And now it's steady, 100%. So we just confirmed the customer's complaint that the AC was not working. It was coming out at 38 degrees, 36 degrees, and now it's coming out at 65 and staying there.